Welcome back to Aura's Diamond Creations, and today is our WIP in chat day. As you can see already, we've gotten oh Lord, we've gotten kind of far. We are on the second half of her face, so yay. We got the face done, or we're getting the face done, should I say. This is Galaxy Potion from Rita Konya, aka Arya Illustration, and this is the second kit that I have going on for Drills and Chills. I wanted to try and get a third one in, but I know for a fact I won't be able to do that because I've already had at least 4 days, maybe 5 days that I have not been working on this, and that put me behind a bit. Yeah. The week that just ended, well, last week, I didn't work on it for 3 days, so the 7th to the 11th. The 7th was the last day I worked on it. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 7th was the last day I worked on it, and then the 11th, which was Saturday, was the day I went ahead and started working on it again. It was just too gloomy and rainy, and I just don't like working on it, or working diamond painting in general, when it's cloudy or rainy or anything like that. I don't know. My body in general, when that happens, it's like it's telling me no. I cannot do anything but lay there. I get too tired. It's just sleepy time for me at that point. Anyways, how are all of y'all doing? Welcome. Hope all is well with you guys. Loud car that's not going anywhere. Loud car that's not going anywhere, as in, like, you know those cars that be sounding loud like motorcycles or whatever, like they be going like 60 or like 80 plus miles an hour, but in reality those cars are only going like 25. Yeah, I'm gonna need them to stop that. It's not that serious. Anyways, like I said, I hope all is well with you guys. I hope you guys had a great week / great weekend last week. Let's see. Me, I've been doing okay, as much as I can be anyway. Nothing really happened last week. Nothing really went down. As far as regular life, yeah, nothing really. I know I told you guys last week that my son had work to do over his little week vacation, little fall break or whatever they want to call it. We got some of it down. The majority of it he can't really even do, honestly. So he had 3 papers. 3 papers. Come on. I really gotta figure this out. He had 3 papers he needed to do on or about 9/11. Okay, he had 3 of those. And then he had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5 pages that went with his holes project. He him and his class was reading the book Holes. I love that movie. That movie was so awesome. Uh but he was reading the book Holes with his class, and the teacher was, gave them a project to do about it. I can't help him with that. I can't do nothing about that. He needs to work on the project. I don't even know what he really needs to do, because he can't even explain to me what he needs to do. It's just a project that it's like a I guess compare and contrast. You know, when we used I I don't remember how to explain it. When we were younger, okay? Think back in grade school, okay? When we were younger, when we had our projects that had to do with books, and we had to do two circles, but the two circles had to be connected in the middle. So one circle, you get to write one, I guess, a pro or something, and then the other side of the circle, you write the cons, and then in the middle, I guess you write what's the same or something like that. You probably get what I'm trying to talk about. Um, Hopefully. But he had to do that. And then on another one, he had to draw some pictures and write about, I guess, the picture that he drew about or whatever. I guess the scene that he was trying to draw. Yeah. I don't, I can't do that with him. 'Cause I don't, one, it's been eons since I've seen the movie. Never read the book, but it's been eons since I've seen the movie. And two, I don't understand exactly the instructions that the teacher gave him, because clearly I was not there. That's not my class. That ain't my teacher. I did my due diligence. Okay, I did my job. I did my time. It's his turn to do his time. So I couldn't help him with that. So that one with the project, he said that he's just gonna take it to school with him and finish it at school. He said the same thing with his division, because, yeah, me and math in general, we're enemies. We are mortal enemies. We will forever be enemies, especially division. And you want me to do it the long way? You want me to do long division? No, sir. No, sir. Sorry. I can't help you with that. I know. It's bad. How am I this old and still don't know my math? I hated math. That was my one downfall in class or in school, was math. I despised it. I despised it. There was only very few math questions or whatever that I actually liked and that I was able to understand. But when it comes to like division or decimals or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally's, and oh hell no. Mm-mm. Sorry, but you are on your own. You are on your own. Figure it out. Ask your teacher something, because I cannot help you. I cannot help you. My mom, she's technically the same way too. She's a little bit better at math than I am. Cause she was the same way with me too. She said, I can't help you, baby. I can't help you. I hate math myself. So she was struggling when I was in school and had to do my math homework too. So I had to Yeah. So I had to ask my stepdad when it came to math to help because he is the math wizard in the family. Out of everybody here, he's the math wizard in the family. Um, my mom, I guess, would say she is the person you go to for grammar, I guess. Yeah, for like spelling words and stuff like that and how to say certain things in a certain way. That's her. That would be her. So, yeah, I feel bad because I'm not really much help for my son when it comes to homework. But if he would actually do his work in class like he is supposed to, where the teacher is there to help him, then we wouldn't be having all of these issues right now. But I do understand, because obviously I was there once before, that sometimes you just don't have enough time in class to do it, to finish everything and to finish everything while you're there. But also, I do know that kids will be kids and they will literally sit there and play around and talk and chat and just mess around and waste time. I don't know. I feel like he is the one to do that. I feel like he does do that, but his teacher does say, because his teacher has told me a few times that that is what he does. Now, is he a interrupter like some of them other kids where they just talk, 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 play, 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 and like get no work done? No, thank goodness. No, he ain't like them. He ain't like them. So that's a relief. But also, the teacher has told me that he does have to bring him back to earth, per se. He does have to call Houston back to earth so that way he can pay attention and get it done. But I keep telling him all he needs to do if he really needs help. If he does not understand, I've been saying this for years now. I've been telling him this for years now. I said, if you really need help like that, ask the teacher. That is what the teacher is there for. The teacher's not there just to teach you, like just to say, okay, here, do this, do this, do this. He's there so that way if you do not understand anything, he can explain it and, help you understand it better. But for some reason he just don't like to do that. He thinks that, I don't know, maybe he's kind of like me when I was in school, where I felt like I had to be the one to do everything on my own. I can't ask for help because then I'll be embarrassed that I need help because everybody else don't really need help like that. But I also told him, like, you don't know what anybody else is going through. You don't know if they understand it. You don't know if they, yeah, you don't know if they do or don't understand it. You don't know what their grades are like. You don't know anything really about the person, like what's going on really in their head. All you're doing is just looking at them from the outside and you're thinking, oh, well, they understand it and they're not raising their hand, so I don't want to feel left out or, you know, stood out because I don't understand it. No, no. If they're not understanding and they're not asking the questions and asking teacher to help, then they're the ones that's gonna have the bad grades because they didn't ask for help. They didn't understand. So, yeah, I'm. It's a struggle trying to get him to really ask the teacher for help when he needs it. been like this for like at least 2 years now. He's in 5th grade, so been like this for like at least 2 years. I guess there's nothing really much I can do about that. It's just a matter of when he feels comfortable enough to actually ask the teacher for help. I can't force him. And I can't tell teacher, hey, I feel like he really does need help. Can you, one-on-one him, or, can you just pay a little bit more attention? I can't really do that because it's not just him and the teacher. The teacher has like, I don't know, 15, 20 other kids in his class. So, yeah, kind of hard to do that. So you have to ask the questions and get the teacher to understand, hey, I don't understand this. Can you help me? But, yeah. That is where I'm at right now. So we did get some of it done anyways. We got the 3 papers that he had to get done for 9/11. So I'm all right with that. And I'm just hoping that he can really start trying in class. That's all I really want from him, because right now his grades ain't looking good. His teacher posts updates of his grades online. Now, clearly these are not the end-all be-all grades, but it is, progress. It is the grades that are being in progress, and okay. It is the grades that are being updated, being in progress in real life, in real time. So they have room to improve, which is great. Whoops. So I'm not really worried about that, but I'm gonna need him to actually really try. Cause yeah, he talking about he want his PlayStation back. We tell him the way to get his PlayStation back is by doing what he needs to do. Getting the grades up, doing the homework without the issues and the attitudes and whatnot. Ow. He is trying though. He is trying. I am giving him that. Unfortunately, that means I do have to let him like literally be by himself while doing it. In other words, just his homework, his actual homework. Depending on what he brings back home from class will depends on if I need to be down there and help him or not. So like for instance, just for plain homework, everyday regular homework that the teacher says for them to do is just reading for 45 minutes and then doing the summary. That I don't really need to be downstairs for. But I only go down there. I only used to go down there so that way I can just keep an eye on him and make sure that he's doing it, because I don't trust him. His brain, squirrel brain, bro. Squirrel brain just like me. He'll be doing it, and next you know, he will just go off to something else. And yeah, no, it's homework time, buddy. It's not tablet time. It's not TV time. It's none of that. So that's one reason why we had little issues in the past. It's because he didn't want me down there with him. He wanted to be there by himself doing his homework. So I said, okay, cool. You want to do that? All right, fine. We'll give that a shot. But if it don't work, And if you want to start giving the attitude whenever I say it's time to do work, then I'm gonna come right back down. So far that has been working. He's been doing good by himself. I have, however, been spying and been keeping an eye out on him from the Ring camera app. I will still be up here upstairs in my room, but I will be watching him on the Ring app, just to make sure that he is actually reading and writing the summary. And I will still keep track of time, so that way he knows that I'm watching him and that I know where he should be at or whatever like that. So like I'll still have my timer on for 45 minutes, even though he has his timer on for 45 minutes on his tablet. He's like, no, Mom, I don't need you to do that. I'll do it on my time. Nope. Because he does too much and he ends up wasting time. He does it on purpose to waste time. And I'm just like, no. No, you're not going to do that. So like he would start the timer before he even looks for where he last stopped at. That wastes like 2-3 minutes right there, because he really don't remember what the last sentence he stopped on was. So there goes your minute to like 2 minutes wasted right there. And then he wants to start getting up and getting water and doing all this other stuff. So I pause it every single time he does that, while he lets the timer keep going, and then he thinks that that's a whole 15 minutes. No, he didn't. That's not a whole 15 minutes that you read for. That is something else. That you still got like 5 minutes left because you was doing everything else. And he got mad at me because I did that. I was watching him like a hawk one day, and he wasted about 30 seconds he was sitting on the couch and he wasted about 30 seconds trying to stretch all the way to the table to get the water that he wanted. And I'm just like, why? Just pause it, get up, get the water, and sit back down. That's all you gotta do. And he didn't want to do that. He wasted like 30 seconds doing that. And so I paused it after like 5 seconds. And yeah, once he was done, then I unpaused it. I'm not playing this with you, Jeremy. I'm not. He really likes to try and sit here and waste time. He really does. So that way, the time, he thinks that if he wastes time, he don't have to read for so long. No, sir. No, sir. It don't work like that, sir. I'm sorry. It don't work that way. So, homework in general when it comes to reading has been decent. He's been doing it by himself, which is good. That's one less thing I have to really worry about with him. Let's see. I don't really think there's anything else really to say when it comes to my normal everyday life. Not much to say when it comes to diamond painting either, because I haven't really been doing that for the past like 3 days, except for yesterday. Like I said, from Tuesday to Friday, I didn't work on anything. Saturday, I did 2 sections, and that's where I got here. Unfortunately, I'm irritated and I'm heartbroken because I'm broke. I have no job. And Diamond Art Club decided to do a thing. And their thing was the Halloween releases. And I'm mad because I wanted, out of 30 of them, surprisingly, out of 30 of them, I only wanted about... Dang it. It wasn't even that hard. I only wanted about 3. I think I only wanted like 3 or 4 of them. 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 or 4 of them. But most definitely, I wanted 2 of them. One of them being, I think it was magic potions or something like that. It was so cute, and I think it's sold out now. I think it just sold out today, this morning. Sunday morning. Damn, bro. Because I got the notification saying, buy it now before it sells out, because it's like low stock or something like that. And I'm really mad because I really wanted that one. That one was so cute, so sparkly. It's just, oh my gosh. And then the other one that I really wanted was a Rita Konya one. I forgot what it's called. Cozy Autumn, I think. Something like that. I think it's Cozy Autumn from Rita Konya as well. I really wanted that one. But I has no monies for it. I hate this. I really do hate this. Like, I want to cry. That's all I want to do is sit here and cry because it sucks not having money. It's not even just to buy the things that I want. In general, it sucks not having money because you can't even get the things that you need, which there's a couple of things, a couple of things that I need, especially for the boy. So, yeah, I'm struggling. There's nothing I can do, really. Everything that I think of trying to do to make money on the side or anything like that, it never works out. Or if it does, it's only for like 2 weeks, if even that, and then it goes flat. It flatlines on me. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, I'm really not trying to live my life working for somebody else, making them rich, while I'm stressing my butt out because I have to be on time and listen to the rules and do this and do that. Like, I hate that. I really do. Now, if there was a fun job that I didn't really care about, then, I wouldn't have any issues, but everybody gotta stick up their hole or just old, grumpy, and mean in general, and just expect respect even though they don't give respect first. Like, I'm not about that life, sorry. And they'd be like, you youngins, you younger generation. What do you mean we younger generation? What do you mean us youngins? First of all, I don't care if you are 80. If you don't give me respect, I'm not going to respect you. Sorry. It is a new era. This is not just blindly give out respect or blindly listen to older people just because they're older. No. This is 2025, not 1920s, okay? I'm not about that life. I am not. I am a human. I have feelings too, okay? I want the respect too. So, you want respect and it needs to be given. Yes, when I first meet you, obviously, I will be, you know, nice and respectful, and I would make sure I do my due diligence. But the second that you start going off the hinges and thinking that you can talk to me like we back in 1916, oh, that respect goes out the window, sir, ma'am, whatever you is. That's just me. That is just me. I know some people still these days will be like, well, that's still rude. Oh well, you don't want people to be rude. Don't be rude to them. Period. Period. I'm not. It is 2025. I'm not about to sit here and get trampled over by my feelings and all this other stuff because old people can't keep their stuff in check. I can't. That even went from my boss. That even applied to my boss when I was working with him. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Small business owner. It was his shop, his clothing store, his rules. I don't care if you Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Hondanese, whatever knees, black. I don't care who you are. I don't. You don't treat me with the respect like I am human. Guess what? I won't be treating you like you're human. Period, point blank. I will ignore you as if you was a ghostie. You hear something? I don't hear anything. I swear I'll be just like that. I'm tired of this. So, yeah, that is on that portion. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to get some money. I really don't. My brain is done braining when it comes to that. I'm tired of thinking and trying to figure it out, and then it doesn't work. Try again. No, I'm done trying. Trying don't help with me. Never give up. That's for people who still believes in pixie dust and all of that stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I try. And I tried. It just don't work out. But anyways, not to be too doom and gloom. Moving on. Damn it, Diamond Art Club. You know what? I'm really about to like beg them. I think I might be the first person who might actually like email them and beg them. Not really beg, but and see if they actually have like somewhere for me, something for me to do. They just so happen to have a spot that I can fit in, cause I might as well. You might as well. I like diamond painting. I need a job. I need money. You ain't even really gotta pay me my whole paycheck, to be honest. You ain't gotta pay me my whole paycheck. Yes, I still need some money because there's bills and stuff and clothes and stuff I gotta get for my son, but you ain't gotta pay me my full paycheck. Just take like, I don't know, if I make like $300-$400 every 2 weeks or whatever. Let's just say that. Let's just say if I do take 10% out, take 20% out, do something. And just put it on my tab and just save my money that way, so that way I can just be like, hey, can I get this? And then y'all just give it to me. Like, Y'all just give it to me and then take it out the money that y'all saved aside for me. Just because it's about to go right back to y'all anyways. It's gonna go right back to y'all anyway. Just like me, how I'm talking about if I were to work at Hobby Lobby, because I've been putting in applications front, right, left, and center with them, because they like really literally down the street from me. Well, couple of down the streets from me, but it's not that far. And I pay me half of my paycheck. Give me the rest in merchandise, cause it's gonna go right back to y'all anyway. Might as well. Might as well. That's just how I am when it comes to things that I like. Even if I were to, even back then, when I was like in high school or like just fresh out of high school, even like maybe 3-4 years after high school, give me a job at Hot Topic. If you guys know about the clothing store Hot Topic, give me a job at Hot Topic. Pay me half of my paycheck and just keep the other half for whatever I want in the store, because it's finna go right back to y'all. It's finna go right back to y'all. I like that store way too much. I did. And I sorry about that. Anyways, my brother came to annoy me for no reason at all whatsoever. Anyways, made me lose my train of thought. See, I can't do nothing. 4 whole days of me not recording or doing anything, and now when I do something, people want to bother me every freaking time. Every time, it never fails. I really lost my train of thought, bro. I'm upset to the max right now. And then my mom wants to come and talk to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is never gonna end, is it? Anyways. I don't know. I think that is it for regular life or diamond painting related. Didn't really do much. It's been gloomy and rainy these past like 3 days or so. I guess I can say now what I am watching and reading. Hoot hoot, hoot hoot. Yeah. Watching and reading. Oh yeah. Okay, so I had a little bit of excitement there. I'm sorry. This is my first time actually using Audible. And I know, but Audible's been around for like 20 billion years. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't jump on trends right away. Especially if I'm not a big reader, and especially if, I don't really know what to read or what to listen to or anything like that. But I have. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I need my mom to hurry up and leave. She came to tell me that she was leaving because she's gonna go to work. She's gonna go Ubering or whatever. But then she started talking to my brother, and then she started getting loud, so that's why I said, okay, hold on. So that way she can just hurry up and leave and stop talking to him. So that way y'all can hear me. Anyways. Goodness Christ. Reading. Well, let's go with watching. Watching. Hooray. I have officially Should I do that? Should I do that? I don't know. Anyways, what I have been watching. I'm sorry, guys. Just my mind is all over the place, and I'm just it's loud in the house today. I just want people to shut up and leave me be. I have been watching. I have finished, should I say? I have officially finished, and this show is really good. You guys, anime lovers, or people that don't really know about anime but would like to watch anime and is into the psychic abilities and ghosties and stuff like that, please watch on Netflix Mob Psycho 100. Watch it. What? Goosies. It gave me the goosies. That is all I can really say. It is so amazing. Yes, I know. 90% of freaking anime has to do with middle schoolers or high schoolers. Why? I don't freaking know. And it irritates me to the max. But it's so freaking good. It is so good. Like I said, I mentioned it previously when I had first talked about it. Don't remember what WIP and chat that was. Maybe last one? Or the one before that? I don't remember. But this person, his name is Mob, or nickname Mob. Real name is Shigeo. He is... He's basically very lonely, or in the beginning, basically. It's about like a lonely boy getting bullied and all this other stuff because he's just weird and he's a nerd and he's quiet, and I don't know. I don't think the people know that he has powers, like psychic powers, that he can actually like use them and like exercise the ghosts, and he can actually like levitate things and bend. He's the all. He does it all. He does it all. He has all the powers. I don't know if they know that. That's why he's getting bullied or whatever, but it's really good. The last fight, the boss fight, oh my goodness. It is unmatched to any other magic or any other psychic anime that's out there. It's unmatched, in my opinion. It is unmatched. Shigeo goes ham, bro. He sweeps the floor with the bad guy. Imagine being on like boss 1000 and he's like the invincible, just unbeatable boss that, you know, everybody is scared of in the video game. Okay, just imagine you're playing a video game with like boss level 1000, and it's like there's nothing that you can really do to defeat him. No. Mob, yes, Mob did struggle. I'm not going to lie to you and say that he didn't. He struggled because it was something new to him. Like, the boss's power was something kind of new to him. The boss, obviously a grown man, is so much stronger than a puny little middle schooler. Clearly. Okay, we got that out the way. No, forget all that. Forget all that. None of that matters anymore once he understands and he learns what he is and sees his powers and all of that. No brainer. After that, he wipes the floor with him, and I'm just loving it. I'm like, he really. I'm really trying not to say too much, but just watch it. Just go watch it. Just go watch it. It's 2 seasons. Yes, they are short, but they are worth it. Short as in like there's only 12 episodes in season 1 and 13 episodes in season 2. I hate that. I really do, because when it's a good show, I want it to keep going. I want it to have at least like 20 something episodes. Please give me something. Give me something. But they hate me, so they don't do it. They never do. So anyways, yes, you guys should really watch it. And then I finished that. I cried because now it's over. I did 3, 4, 5. I have rewatched, well, not rewatched, but I am getting back or got back to watching this show called Witch Watch, like the witch, like witch and cat, Witch Watch. And that one's also pretty cool, pretty good. That one, I think, middle school and high schoolers, but mostly high schoolers. That one's interesting and really good too. I like that one. Let's see. Yeah, that one's good. That one also has to do with clearly magical powers because witch. But it's like there's this guy who is of ogre descent. Yes, of ogre descent, and his friend, who he had like childhood friend, is a witch, and she is like a special witch because she's like one in a thousandth witch or something like that. She's like the a very special witch, basically. She's like the witch that comes every 1,000 years or something like that. That's gonna be like super powerful and all of that stuff. So all the enemies are gonna be coming after her, and so the friend, they end up, his parents and her parents end up making a agreement basically where when the girl comes back to their hometown, the guy, since he is of ogre descent, he will be her protector, her bodyguard basically, and protect her from like all the bad guys or whatever that comes after her. But thankfully, it's not just him now who's got to have that job. Well, not have, but got to have. But it's not just him alone doing that job now. He, along the way, he has met so many other people, so many other people, kids that are similar to him. No, they're not ogres, but they are other, I don't want to call them monsters or anything. They are of other species, let's just say that. So now, instead of just her having the ogre guy protecting him or her, she now has ogre friend, she now has a vampire, she now has a werewolf. There is another witch friend that she had made that's not really bodyguard, but best friend per se, but does help occasionally whenever she's around and, you know, trouble's about. And another guy who's something else. It's just a whole lot of everything, but it's really good. It's really good, really funny, really entertaining. Those faces that they be making. She is a troublemaker. The witch that they're all trying to protect. I want to say her name is Nako, something like that. I don't remember. It starts with an N. Um, they she's always getting into trouble. And it's not trouble like with other people, like trouble just finds her in general because like I said, she's the famous witch that everybody is trying to get after or whatever. But like her herself, she's still practicing her spells or whatever, and trying to still get her powers under control. And she is a kid. Kids will be kids. She is a kid. She just uses her powers for almost any and everything, and it usually results in not so good effects. Nothing ever seems to go right. You think it is a good idea. It seems like a good idea until she does it. And then you're like, oh, this is fun, this is cool. But then you run into problems. Yeah. And then you got to figure out how to get out of said situation. Yeah. She does too much. She does too much. You guys have to watch that one too. Once again, this is called Witch Watch, and it's on Netflix. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. I am waiting and waiting. I cannot hold my breath because if I do, I will die. But I am just waiting for the day that Stranger Things Season 5 airs. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it to come back. It will be back next month. I think they said the 25th. I think that's like the first part. And then the second part would be in December. And then something about New Year's Eve is going to be the final part, I think. Bro, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to actually see what's like. Just the trailer alone gives me goosies. I'm loving it. How Vecna comes out and he's just like, I found you. I said, ooh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Vecna's about to wreak havoc. What's gonna happen? Tell me, please tell me. So, I can't wait for that. My son can't wait either. Jeremy is just so ecstatic about it. He's just, let's go, let's go, let's go. I know. It's really not meant for children, but you know what? My sister is the one that introduced that to him. And then he kind of told me about it a little bit, and then I started watching it, and then I got ahead of him, and yeah, but he likes it. It's good. Once again, I know it's not meant for children because of the words and the gore and the blood, but he is my son. I can't do nothing about that. He likes the spooky dookies and all of that and the gore and the blood, and he likes it just like me. I know, bad influence. I'm sorry, but everybody raised their kids the way that they raise them. Mine likes stuff like that. That's one way that we can bond together, so I don't care. So we're waiting. We are impatiently waiting impatiently waiting for that to drop. What am I reading? And then I'm gonna go because it's almost at an hour. What am I reading? I am reading. I did say that, huh? I did start on that and then I just went on a total tangent and switched subjects. My brain. I think that's what I was talking about when I got interrupted. Um, anyways, I am using Audible like a normal person finally. And I am reading. I love me some spicy books. I just found out I like the spiciness of the books, the smut and all of that. I know, shameful, shameful, but I love it. Ooh, it's so good. The plots, man, the plots just, I think I'm there for the plots, honestly. I'm just there for the plots, which is usually the tall, handsome, buff guys that just growl and deep voices and you're mine and burn the world for everybody. I'll burn the world for you type scenarios. Yeah, sorry. Um, I am reading, what is it? It's from Ava Chase. Um, Blood something. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I will put the picture up though. I will insert the picture so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. I love this book. I love this book. And it's all of it too. It's every single book. What? Yes, please. Yes, please. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't do books, like audio book apps or anything, because one, I don't know what to look for. Two, I don't want just one book that's like 2 hours. No, I want the whole collection. Like, what? Give me the whole collection to where it says like 48 hours, 50 something hours, 60 something hours. Give me something that I can read throughout the couple of days. Cause yeah. Um there's that, and that book is really good. I like that book. It's, I want to say there's something. One of them, it's about 6 guys, one girl. Of course, 6 guys, one girl, and you can say she is basically in love with all of them, but she is mainly like actually in love, like more in love with one of them than the others. And unfortunately, when they tried their escape from wherever they were at, like a research facility or something, because they were like research subjects, he got and he is no longer with them, unfortunately. And she has been blaming herself the whole time for like 4 years, because she ended up getting taken away and separated from the rest of the boys for like 3.5, 4 years, and she ended up escaping and trying to bust them out. But as she was doing that, they also were doing their whole escaping routine too, so they ended up running into each other, and it was just all bad after that. They didn't trust her. They treated her like crap. They thought that she was a sellout, that they betrayed her. They was treating her all types of mean ways. They wouldn't let her explain herself, or even when she did, they wouldn't believe her. They'd call her a liar. Poor girl. Poor Riva. Riva is her name. But yes, that one is a really good book. I love it. I love it. You guys should check that book out too. If you guys do Audible. That's what I am listening to at the moment. And that's probably what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done with this. I'm going to play that right now. Well, not right now, but as soon as I'm done with this. I forgot what chapter I'm on, but I'm like on 20 something right now. It was like I was on 15 yesterday. I think it was yesterday I was on 15. Like I started back up on 15. And I think I slept on like 29. Either 28 or 29. Chapter 28 or 29. That book is so good. I just can't stop listening. And it got me talking back to myself, making me feel making me feel all types of weird because I'm yelling at nothing. I'm yelling at nothing, talking about why you gotta be so mean to her like that? Why you gotta be a douchebag? Why you gotta poison her? Well, no, duh, he's gonna think that you were behind this one because I mean they already don't trust you. Like, got me feeling like I'm watching a movie or something. I'm talking mess back. Like, this is ridiculous. I've never been so much in my feels before in a book or anything. This is ridiculous. But yes, that's what I am reading. I have another book in my library, but I haven't read that yet. I'm going to do one book at a time. That one is another Eva Chase book. I don't know how that one's going to go. I listened to the preview, and it seems like it's another version of what I'm listening to now. As in like this girl and like 3 or 4 other guys that she likes or that she knows, and you know, they want her or she wants them, but they don't know or she don't know. Yeah, stuff like that. But this one is apparently crazy or was told that she was crazy or something like that. And she was in a mental facility or something like that. And I guess that's where she met these guys that are in her head. I don't know. Like I said, it's only the preview, so I don't really know much. But it's something similar to that. But I'll also put that picture up here as well, so that way you guys can check that out if you guys want to as well. But yes. Anyways, that is it so far. What I'm reading, what I'm watching, yada yada. And yeah, so I'm going to let y'all go. On that note, it is officially an hour since I've been yipping at y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, my little random rants and chats and stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.